Today we're taking a look at Llambro, part of Hasbro's Fortnite Victory Royale 6-inch action figure series. Over here it shows what should be coming in the box. We flip it around. This is what we see here. I found this on Amazon, or I got this on Amazon for $24.99. Let's get this figure out of the box. Llambro comes with 3 accessories. The Puffcorn Pick harvesting tool. This is a crazy looking harvesting tool. I like all the colors. It's got a pretty soft rubber unicorn horn sticking out here. I'm not sure how well or easy it could break off. And I do notice that this turns here just a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does. So it goes one way, but not the other. So you might want to be cautious and careful about that. It's a little loose here. The handle is all gray. There's no color, but there is plenty of color to make up for that on this Puffcorn Pick's head. Then we have the Up North back bling, and again, this thing is full of colors. Look, like right here, it goes from like a purple to a pinkish color through there, a bit of a gradient. My lights kind of wash that out a little bit. We got green rope. This dude's getting ready to climb. We've got a flashlight right here, and on this side, let's see, it looks like a grappling hook, and I'm not really sure what this is. It may be like another bottle of, oh, it's a bottle of water with attached maybe like with a carabiner. Now, one thing I'm going to point out is this is really rubbery and loose. So this is something that could have problems for you. It could break off, it could snap off, it could do something, but that's going to be really fragile if you do too much with this back bling. And even the tip of this grapple is a little bit soft and rubbery, so you want to be careful there. There's a bit of this rope that's also hanging off the bottom that's soft and rubbery. There's a lot of soft rubbery stuff on this backpack. Got the peg here, so it will attach nicely to his back, and I'll show you that in just a bit. And for the final packed-in accessory, I believe this is a shockwave launcher. All I know is that Kit comes with a shockwave launcher as a boss weapon, mythic weapon, and this looks like one, but I don't remember seeing one besides Kit, and this doesn't look like Kit's. So this does not rotate or anything. It's mostly this kind of a grayish gunmetal gray, and there's a purple handle down here, if you can see that right there, and it's got these light blue little pieces surrounding this barrel area. I'm not familiar with a shockwave launcher, so I'm not quite sure the anatomy of it, so to speak. But that's a nice looking weapon. It's pretty sturdy. It's not real bendy at all, except for back here at the end, maybe a little bit at the front, but it's mostly bendy up here, back here at the back. Pulling out the tape measure, we can see that this figure stands about just under 6.5 inches tall. If he didn't have this top mohawk part, then he'd be a lot closer to 6 inches. And here's what the figure looks like standing next to a Spartan Collection figure and a DC Multiverse figure, next to a G.I. Joe Classified figure and a Marvel Legends figure, next to a Star Wars Black Series figure, and finally next to a Jazzwares Fortnite Legendary Series figure and a Jazzwares Fortnite Brawlers figure. Llambro has about 33 points of articulation. We'll go through those now. His head, well, look at that. Does really good back and forth. Looking down, he doesn't look down very far with this hood on. Looks up, and because of the mohawk, doesn't look up very far, but he has about that kind of range, and he can rotate his head back and forth. Actually, really pretty good, I think. His arms will lift all the way up that far. This side's a little bit tighter, but it will go up. And it will rotate all the way around. There is a butterfly joint. It's a little tight, but you can get it to move. That's all the way back. That's all the way forward. And there is a bicep rotation double pin at the elbow, and that's kind of what you can expect from this figure. A rotation and a hinge at the wrist. And if you want him to go side to side with the torso, well, let's get his knees standing up first. That's about as far as that way. And that's about as far that way. And he can lean that far and back that far. Rotation down here at the waist. If you want him to do the splits, that's about what you're going to get from this figure. And sitting down, that's about what you're going to get from this figure. He has a thigh rotation all the way around, double pinless knees. So leg can go up that high. I think it can go up higher, but it fell down. Let's check the other side. Yeah, about the same. He has a rotation here at the shoe, and then finally a hinge. If you want him to go on point for tippy toe, check that out. Really pretty good. And not so good going forward. It looks actually about like what he was. There's also a pivot, so he can do some kind of funny side shoe or side foot walking there. Wouldn't recommend that because it might hurt your feet after a while. He has what I would classify a secret accessory, meaning this is not on the box, but it's his side hanging bag, pouch, whatever you want to call it. It's not really easy to come off. It hangs here, and I'm sure if you worked on it a little bit, you could get this thing off, and I'm not going to work real hard. I'm not going to try and get it off. But this is what I would classify as a secret accessory, an accessory that's on the figure and is not advertised on the box. So how's he look wearing his stuff? We'll get the up north back bling there on his back. Give him the shockwave. Okay. We can try that again. Let me actually put his finger there. There we go. Shockwave launcher in his hand. So there we are, getting ready to launch somebody to oblivion. Launch them to oblivion. Take this off, and then finally, how does the Puffcorn Pick look in the hands? And if you're used to me in this channel, I have to get these figures like contorted all over the place before I can actually put anything in their hand. Did actually really good with the shockwave launcher. Oh my goodness, his feet are just like nuts. There we are. And this is actually a really heavy pickaxe. So he's going to be falling over there just a little bit. So you're going to have to get this figure balanced just right to hold on to it. And I'm not sure what that looks like exactly. But yeah, you're going to have to get the figure balanced just right. Maybe he will stand. Oh, look at that. Maybe he'll stand up. It's not real pretty, but he's up. He is up. Gonna go. Oh no, he's down. There we go. Not gonna touch him anyway. What do you think of this figure? That's it. That's what I got for you. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.